Market cap is how much money is in the space. How much is here with us? All right, so here with us right now is $1.32 trillion of market cap. When I left you last time, we were at $1.26 trillion of market cap. So we have gone up, excuse me, $0.06 trillion of market cap. Now let's see what the 24-hour volume is. Yes. Still pathetic, still pathetic. Still fucking pathetic. Oh, my goodness. All right, well. But like I just said, right, you saw the market cap is up, but volume is not so high. In fact, it's less than the last time I was with you. But volume also means, in other words, so what does that tell you, Shomari? Well, what that tells me is that even though this is less volume, these people who are in here are buying and hodling, which is what gives us the market cap going up, right? If you have a lot of volume, well, it's like if you look at an indicator like, volume indicator on a candlestick chart. If you see high volume, but then prices are going down, that's high volume because people sold whatever that asset was, whatever that stock was, or whatever it was, right? And it's the opposite. When you see low volume, but prices going up, well, that means that even though it was a small amount of people being active, they all were buying, thus driving the price up. And so, okay. So 24-hour volume is $40.34 billion. When I left you last time, we're at $52.08 billion. So we have gone down. Let's just call that $12 billion and keep it moving. All right. Let's get to the stories. Bang! Vodafone, DAB, and Chainlink Labs demonstrate the transformation of global trade through the blockchain. There it is. There it is, my little pretties. Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. All right. Vodafone, and you all know who Vodafone is. So again, this is what I call investment grade, brand name company, brand name onboarding. Big time, the big league stuff. Let's check it out. Bang, Vodafone. Look, so Vodafone's digital asset broker, DAB, today announced it has demonstrated a proof of concept with Sumitomo Corporation, Chainlink Labs, and InnoWave to address long-lasting challenges in the 32 trillion global trade ecosystem. The demonstration focused on the seamless exchange of crucial trade documents across diverse platforms and blockchains. The exchange of trade documents is often complicated by a fragmented system, especially where multiple inefficient and unreliable paper or digital platforms are present with poor interoperability across various sectors of global commerce. Now, I've told you, if you guys don't know, I'm Jamaican. If you're new to this channel, I'm Jamaican. I'm not African American. And my family, we own a lot of land in Jamaica. And my uncles run the land. And my family, we export sugarcane and mangoes to America, Canada, and England, right? Those are our three markets. And so every year, I hear my uncles talking about what a pain in the ass it is to get those products from the fields of Jamaica to the tables of America and Canada and Britain. Right, all the bullshit paperwork you got to go through, and that's what these guys want to do. Is they want to streamline, right, so that there's a seamless exchange of trade documents. I don't have to go to one department here and one department there and one department there and one department there, right? Well, if you don't have that signed by this department, I can't sign you over here. Blah 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 blah. And let's get real. Being in Jamaica, there's a lot of bribes and corruption going on. You got to bribe people to do stuff, and so. With this sort of scenario here, the CCIP, we're going to read about it in a second. Yeah, you're not going to have that anymore, right? You'll get all your licensing and your da-da-da-da for your shipment, I don't know, whatever, papers of landing and stuff like that, seamlessly and nicely. So let's check it out, which will streamline the global blockchain. Global blockchain, fuck. The blockchain will help streamline the global supply chain, not blockchain, supply chain. All right, so let's check it out. So through their collaboration, the companies use Chainlink's cross-interoperability protocol, the CCIP, with DAB to provide security and interoperability across IoT devices at the edge of a network. This is the potential to provide a single, simple interface that enables applications to securely exchange data and tokens across both public and private blockchain networks, as well as to IoT networks. For example, a vessel detecting a cargo fire could autonomously relay data to a smart contract via DAB's platform and CCIP, potentially triggering a marine cargo insurance process. Bang! You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Smart contracts. Oh my gosh, they are the look. When it comes to I'm going to tell you guys something. When it comes to supply chain stuff and shipping, import and exporting, the whole world is going to run on supply chains in like 5 to 10 years. You'll see on supply chains, on fucking smart contracts. The whole world's supply chains are going to run on smart contracts. You'll see smart contracts are amazing. You see like that? The contract itself triggers, right? A fire goes off on a ship, right? Yeah, well, the smart contract automatically talks to the insurance company and bang, the insurance process begins. That with no human interaction, no nothing. It's automatic with the smart contract. I told you the best thing is like, say my uncle, we ship, I don't know, a ton of mangoes, 1 ton, shipment of container, 1 ton of mangoes, and it's on a smart contract. Well, that smart contract is connected to an escrow account in the buyer's name. So when that shipment of mangoes, say, lands in the port of Miami in America, then meaning the shipment has arrived, then automatically the smart contract triggers, takes the money out of escrow, boom, pays my uncle. My uncle doesn't have to worry about, is this motherfucker going to pay me or not, right? Or something like that. It's automatic. Oh, my gosh. Smart contracts are the best thing ever, man. You guys will see. They're ultimate awesome. Especially if you come from a family like mine. Trust me, man. I can see just the benefits, man. I should become a smart contract creator. Go work for my uncles. Be like, look. For real, actually. Anyways, though, but seriously, you see the potential, right? It's automatic. The smart contracts do things automatically. You can program them to do that and have them linked to bank accounts and all sorts of stuff. Or like that, have it linked to your insurance, and your insurance company starts a process. You don't have to call and file for paperwork and all this bullshit. It's already automatic. Okay, so the concept shows the potential for DAB-entitled IoT devices and blockchains to provide secure, trustable, and traceable data for use in smart contracts, and even blockchain and AI applications. And okay, I'm not gonna, because I wanted to harp. I was gonna yap a little more, but just we'll just leave it at that. I'll harp. Don't worry. When we talk about this down the road, I'll harp a little more. I'll yap some more. So, trade document proof of concept. So the companies will continue to explore the viabilities of global trade applications, benefiting from DAB's Economy of Things, EOT platform. The platform can enable devices to act autonomously as a source of trusted data when supporting trade processes, while also utilizing DAB's capabilities to improve processing of financial transactions. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to skip a little bit, though. We're not going to read all of this. Yes, let's read the Chainlink. So, all right, let me have a sip. So, but do you see how amazing that is? Smart contracts can trigger all sorts of events. And you see how the IoT devices are part of it, right? And that's a part of it, right? Like when my uncle, so again, in my hypothetical scenario here, when my uncle sends the shipment of mangoes, yeah, he puts a little device in the container that tracks the GPS, right? So when it lands at the port of Miami, GPS signal, coordinates, blah, 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 shows that the shipment has arrived. And once the shipment arrives, boop, the smart contract triggers. It triggers the escrow account. The escrow account automatically wire transfers the money to my uncle. Done. Right? You don't have to worry about, is this motherfucker going to pay me? Right? And that fucker doesn't have to worry about, is my shit at the dock? Yes, it's at the dock. Right? because it was verified at the other end before the device was put in, right? And that's the Internet of Things devices. IOTA, I'm looking at you. IOTA, I'm looking at you. Right? That's how smart contracts can work. Like, in so many ways. Oh my gosh. They're amazing, man. They're amazing. I don't really care about this decentralized stuff, but I really like that smart contract stuff. That's awesome. That's going to revolutionize shipping and everything. Okay, so central to making this happen is Vodafone's DAB new collaboration with Chainlink Labs, a software service company and primary contributing developer of Chainlink's decentralized computing platform. The Chainlink platform is underpinned by decentralized Oracle networks that deploy nodes designed to connect smart contracts residing on a blockchain with real-world off-chain events. Bang! Because that's how a blockchain works. See, blockchains don't produce data. Right? A blockchain is what's called a ledger, DLT, distributed ledger technology, is what blockchain is a part of, a subset of distributed ledger technology. Well, what is a ledger? What is a ledger, Shomari? Oh, I'm glad you asked, brother. Well, a ledger is something you write in, right? You write on a ledger. It's an accounting sheet, kind of like a big spreadsheet, really. Right? It doesn't produce its own data. But these blockchains do all these fancy-fangled things, and if you need data on-chain, well, you've got to call bang, Chainlink. And they'll bring real-world off-chain data on-chain in real time. So this allows the contracts to securely interact with and respond to occurrences in data outside the blockchain, right? So there you go. So for instance, back to using my uncle's, using the family shipping shit, export business, right? That IoT device will send that data about GPS signal in real time. And that real world data will go to the smart contract, which will trigger the payment for those mangoes, right? So oracles are the bridge between a blockchain and any piece of data or system that exists outside of it. Do you understand? Blockchains are stupid. All blockchains do is record transactions. All these things you build on the blockchain, NFT markets and DEXs and DAOs and da-da-da, they're just writing shit on a blockchain, basically, kind of at the end of the day, of what's happening with whatever they're doing, right? Well, Chainlink actually pumps data on chain, right? Any piece of data that exists outside of the blockchain, right? That's how you get information into the blockchain. All right, so we're becoming a Chainlink network operator. Vodafone DAB is playing a valuable role in helping enterprises and businesses to develop and deploy smart contracts. Hook, bang, hook, bang, hook, bang. Smart contracts, baby. Love them, love them, love them. By securing and streamlining the data execution and computation. So the integration of IoT, so that little device, the Internet of Thing device my uncle might put in the shipment of mangoes, and the blockchains, which has the smart contracts on them, has the potential to provide new monetization opportunities for IoT devices. 3 billion IoT devices are forecast to be transacting in the economy of things by 2030. You daggone right. Securing some consensus and validation between DAB and Chainlink will be important to drive this growth, said David Palmer, Chief Product Officer at Vodafone DAB. Yes. So onboarding a world class, see what I'm saying? World class. Yes, Chainlink Masters Hodlers. You've onboarded a world-class infrastructure provider like Vodafone DAB. Bang! And that's what I'm talking about. That's what this channel is all about. To help my subscribers find the companies that are actually doing something, that are generating revenue, and that are onboarding big world-class names. World-class. That's what we talk about here. Any crypto you hear me talk about, Fortune 500 government contract, or something else, but just something revenue generating. And this is world-class. These 3 I'm reading you today, world-class companies I'm about to read to you. This is the kind of chicken you want to buy. This is the tender stuff. Oh, yeah. This is the stuff you want in your portfolio. I'm not saying you want Chainlink, but it definitely wouldn't hurt your portfolio. I think Chainlink's up to like $13 today. Actually, let's go take a peek, daggone. It's my show. I can take a peek. Let's peek together, brothers and sisters. See where Chainlink's at. Right? They had a big, nice, juicy move lately. Let's see what Chainlink's talking about. Doot-dee-doo, 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 doot-doo. Where are you, Chainlink? It's not way down here. Chainlink is usually up here. Oh, there it is. My bad. Yep, $12.98. Bang! Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Little Jamaican man trying to ship your mangoes along the way. You need data on the fucking blockchain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Don't worry, Mr. Clarke. Call Chainlink. Your IoT device and a smart contract will all work together. When Chainlink comes to the rescue. Look, 'cause it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Yes, Chainlink hodlers. Yes, Chainlink hodlers. Bang! World-class provider. Okay, let's wrap this puppy up. It's going to be a node operator ecosystem, helps bring more secure off-chain data and computation to the Chainlink network to support the wider blockchain economy. Exactly. And I'll say this last piece of yap about this. Chainlink is basically blockchain infrastructure. Any blockchain out there that needs data, you got to come to Chainlink. You don't have to. There's other oracles out there, but I haven't heard any of them being successful. You know what I mean? I haven't read any other stories about any of them, but boy, oh boy, we read a lot of Chainlink stories around these parts. When I read a story, it's because it's an onboarding. I don't read about tech upgrades or price targets or kind of shit like that. We just read straight chicken, straight onboardings. It's success, right? The goal is to invest in success. And, well, look, Chainlink is success. So we'll leave it at that. Bang! Chainlink hodlers! Yes, to the rescue once again. And that's it. Look at those shipments. Look at this ship over here on the above my head over here a little bit, right? That's what it is. One of those is a container of mangoes. Right, and my uncle puts a little device in it. Boop. And when this ship reaches the dock it's supposed to reach over there in the other country, that little chip will send a signal. Beep, 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 beep. And it'll be caught by some satellite and sent to some smart contract on a blockchain. And the blockchain will trigger an escrow account, which will trigger a payment. Automatic. Love you, Chainlink. Look! It's Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's just one application. I just love it so much because that's what my family does. All right, though, let's move along because we got a lot more.